is a silver ukulele, or Angeli from Troop 1883. This video tutorial will be covering the traditional Girl Scout song, Make New Friends. And we'll be learning 3 chords along with a basic strumming style. So the chords will be C, F, and G. C, F, and G can be found in many other beginner-friendly ukulele songs, and they're fairly simple. An image that I've found helpful in learning these chords and others is in the description box below. It shows 16 monster hands with the finger positioning of the chords. Now, let's get right into it. So C is played using one finger on the A string, the first string from the bottom. I like to use my ring finger, and you have to press down on the 3rd fret right there. 1, 2, 3. Should look something like this, and should sound something like this. So next is the F chord, and it's played using 2 fingers. The middle finger on the G string, or the top string. You press down at the 2nd fret, right here. And on the index finger, pressing down on the E string, or the 2nd string from the bottom. And on the 1st fret. So something like this. E string and G string. And it should sound like this. Lastly, you've got the G chord, and this time you use 3 fingers. The index on the C string, the string right here, on the 2nd fret. The middle finger on the A string, or the bottom string, on the 2nd fret as well. And the ring finger, might be a bit of a stretch, but the ring finger on the E string. So the 2nd string from the bottom, 3rd fret. And it should look like something like this, forming an almost sort of triangle shape. And it sounds like this. Sometimes when you press down the strings, you might hear a muted sound, like this. Don't worry, nothing's wrong with your uke. There are 2 main reasons this might be happening. It could be that you're not pressing down the strings hard enough. Just a little bit more pressure might be needed. And you can tell this is happening if the strings that you're trying to press down are the ones that sound muted. But it could also be that you're accidentally touching the other strings when you're trying to press down. This most happens when you're not using your fingertips. The solution for both of these is to just practice, practice, practice. And given enough time and effort, you'll be able to pull it off almost flawlessly. Now, let's work on changing chords, or moving fingers from one chord position into another smoothly. I'm going to count out 6 measures, and at the beginning of every measure, we're going to change chords. C, then to F, then to G, playing each chord twice. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, F. 1, 2, 3, switch to G. 1, 2, 3, 4, C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just work work on practicing this, just switching from chord to chord, switching every time you count to 4. And so when that's feeling easy, you can do a different version of this exercise, instead changing chords in the middle of the measure and in the beginning on when you count the 1 and 3. It might feel a little faster because of the faster chord changes, but it's really helpful to be comfortable with this when playing Make New Friends. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, F, 3, 4, G, 1, 2, C, 3, 4, back to the beginning. 1, 2, F, 3, 4, G, 1, 2, and C, 3, 4. If you're having a hard time keeping up with the second version, it's okay. With more practice and maybe replaying this section of the video, it'll get easier. Now, when you're comfortable with that second version of the changing chords exercise, you're ready to start tackling the song, Make New Friends, with its particular melody and chord order, also known as a chord progression. The chord sheets are in the description box below. Okay, so it goes like this. The same 3 chords that we were practicing earlier are used in the song. And so first you have 2 measures of the C chord, 1 measure of the F chord, a half measure of the G chord, and switching quickly back to the C. And it sounds like this. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. And the chords just pretty much repeat in that same order. And counting out the beats, it sounds like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's really similar to the exercise, and to make it even easier, you can memorize that when the chords change, the particular words that are being sung. And so, let's try it together, slow. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. And after that gets to be easy, you can strum twice during every measure, at the beginning and in the middle. And it sounds like this. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. When it comes to strumming, you can experiment. And so once you have the basics, feel free to mess around with it. The most important thing is that you're having fun. Good luck and happy playing!